I'm starting right now.
Okay.
Have you ever just woke up one morning and was like, man, I felt so good that I need to go to the doctor? Well, of course not. None of us ever feel like that. So whenever you're thinking about seeing a doctor, you kind of think about what kind of specialists you need to go see. So at Tulsa Spine Specialty Hospital, they have a bunch of specialists there to accommodate any need that you need. So at Tulsa Spine Specialty Hospital, it's a place where patients are treated with the highest quality of care by the best team members that are dedicated to the results of their patients. According to a 2012 article by Dr. Brian Slade, 7 out of 10, so if there was 10 people here, it would be 7 of you guys, 7 out of 10 people experience back pain in their life. 1 out of 5, so at least one of you guys, are going to experience back pain within the next year. So that brings me to reviewing what I'm about to do. The first thing we're going to talk about is how Tulsa Spine Specialty Hospital satisfies their patients. Then we're going to talk about how team members are dedicated to results, and then we're going to talk about how they're total electronic and how it helps everything move the process through faster. I'd like to examine how their patient satisfaction helps them out so much. According to the U.S. Department of Human Services, they are ranked the highest in Oklahoma when it comes to patient satisfaction. This is according to the U.S. Department of Human Services website. As you can see on the far right here, this is the national average. The middle is Oklahoma's average, and the far left is Tulsa Spine's average. Tulsa Spine is better than Oklahoma and the national average in every single category of patient satisfaction. Now, how do they know that they're better than all this? They put out surveys, phone surveys, and they mail surveys out to each patient after every procedure's done. The results from the survey affect reimbursement provided, so the better the results on their survey they get, the more money they get paid. Now that you know about how they specialize in patient satisfaction, I'll inform you about how the dedication of TSSH employees. The TSSH recruits for attitude, and they can teach skill. So whenever they recruit for new employees, they don't really look for experience necessarily. They look for the attitude that's going to help them and help their patients more. The team members are dedicated to a short stay because according to the Delaney, author of the Annuals in Physical Health Rehabilitation Medicine in 2011, the shorter they stay in the hospital, the less they're apt to get hospital infections. So the infection rate's lower, and that they recover better at home. The team members are trained for pain control. They do hourly rounds to make sure the pain is controlled throughout the day and the night. Now that I've explained the TSSH team members, how they contribute and develop a high quality of care, now I'll tell you about how the total electronic system works. Tulsa Spine just went total electronic to help the staff, to help the physicians, and help the patients. The way it helps the staff is the staff does not have to physically chart anymore. It's all online, so it's faster. They can pull it up while a doctor has it pull it up. They don't have to have one chart for each patient. They can pull up the same chart all the way through the hospital, so they can be charting in recovery and finishing a chart in surgery at the same time. For the big thing for the physicians is that it's electronic prescriptions. They don't have to write out, send it in. They can do it from home. They don't have to be there at the hospital. They can pull up anybody's chart from the electronic records. The big thing for the patient is that it's safer. It's a HIPAA violation. It's a HIPAA concealment because whenever it's on the computer, you have to have a code to get in it. So a chart, anybody can walk by and just pick it up, see a name, anything like that. So Tulsa Spine Specialty Hospital is dedicated to the results of their patients through their team members, through their electronic records, and through their patient satisfaction. First I've explained how to specialize in patient satisfaction, then I told you how dedicated results from the team members helps the patients. And then I finally discussed how they are total electronic to track the progress of each patient. So now that we all know that when we wake up we're not looking for a doctor, but we just now have more information now to help us figure out where we want to go if anything arises, such as back pain, because 1 out of 5 is going to experience it next year. Just remember that 2 people in this room is more likely going to have it in the next year. Thank you.